Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to look at direct variation. Direct variation is another way of describing a relationship between x and y that is proportional. That's what we looked at yesterday. Let me fill in that blank with the red. It's proportional. So in direct variation, one variable will always be a constant multiple of each other. Let's look at constant of proportionality. This is like the math term for this k, the slope, or it's called the constant. All right, this k is what we did yesterday. It is the ratio of y over x. You always want y over x. To solve for k, because sometimes you're going to have to solve for k, you're going to divide the y by the x value. Just go on to the next one. So on this problems, you're given the x and the y value, and you need to solve for k. So if we wanted to set up the equation, it would be 6 equals k times 9. That's that 9. But if we're remembering that k is just y over x, I'm going to say what is 9 divided by 6? And so you get 2/3. So our equation would be y equals, and then 2/3 x. So on the next one, you're going to take y over x again, so 15 over 2. And you get your k value of 7.5. And so write your equation with that filled in. All right, try number 3. Don't forget that negative sign. All right, so 18 over negative 3 is what you should have. When you divide that, you should get negative 6. Hopefully you wrote y equals negative 6x for your equation. Number 4, you can always change a fraction to a decimal and then do your work. Number 4, 7 divided by 0.25. Okay. Put that in your calculator. You should get 28. And write your equation. All right, so divide 4 divided by 5 right over here for your y, and you get 0.8. So you're going to have 0.8 divided by 4. Type that in your calculator. So you might have gotten 0.2 as your answer. You can write it either way, fraction or a decimal. A fraction is going to be easier to graph because remember that is your slope in your equation. On number 6, you're going to do 24 divided by 2/3. I would keep this 2/3 because it's really hard to type 0.6 repeating into your calculator. And your answer should be 36. Now, if you're unsure how to put this in your yellow calculator or your Desmos, it both do fractions. So start with a fraction, put a fraction in the denominator, and write your equation. All right, y equals 36x. Now, these next few want to know if I use this x and y, I solve for k, what equation matches. Okay, so I'm going to put, like we did, 21 over 10.5. Okay, and then that gives me, so this answer is a 2. So then I have y equals 2x for answer choice B. Okay, 10 divided by 20 divided by 3 should give me 3 over 2 as my answer, or 1.5, which is answer choice D. If you're given this mixed number, I would change it to a decimal. So negative 5.5. Put that in your calculator. And you should get a negative 2, which I believe is A. All right, so you try number 10 and number 11 and come back and see if you get them right. All right, so number 10, you should have gotten 36 over 54, and that should have given you simplified down to 2/3. So you should have gotten E. And the last one, you're going to put 5, 6 over, and I'm going to change this mixed number to an improper fraction of 5/3. Type that in your calculator. You should get 1/2, and that should be C. All right, so on number 12 and 13, it says the value of x varies directly with y. When x is 1/2 and y is 20, we want to write the equation, and then we want to find the values of y if x is 1/4. So this time they actually tell us what x would be. We want to find out y. The first thing you would do is find your k. So 20 divided by 0.5 or 1/2 should get you 40. Remember, this is your k. So y equals 40x. And then you're going to multiply it times 1/4 because 40, if you plug in that 1/4 right here where the x is, and it should get you that y equals 10x. Or y equals 10. No x. All right, try this next one. Y over x, 3 over 21, which gives you 1/7. Write that equation. It says find the value of x if y is 10. So we have 10 equals 1/7 x. You're going to have to multiply by the reciprocal. And your answer should be 70. All right, if you have questions, let me know.